So this was one of my biggest stresses. Every catch-up I had with the DFE, I had a panic about it. So we have our LCPs at essentially a senior practitioner level. And when we initially had an idea that they would case hold and they could take some of the heat out of the system, wave 2 don't case hold, and so we had to kind of rethink slightly. So that created a real panic for me, because essentially it took a chunk of my most experienced workers out of my social work teams. However, it's been more of a benefit than I recognised, actually. So initially I thought, well, that caseload, where's that going? But seeing how the role is playing out in terms of being alongside less experienced workers has been hugely helpful, and we've seen an impact in terms of retention of staff. So our newly qualifieds have got that link where cases escalate, or maybe they're not that experienced with child protection. They've got even more enhanced layer of kind of support. So it has benefited us with that. There has been some, and we're still working through it, around how power shows up in the kind of child protection meeting space, and are you a chair or are you a facilitator, and what happens when people have a different opinion. So we're trying to do a lot of case reflection in the Section 47 period. So we do a lot of kind of complex case group reflection. So we draw on the multi-agency partners in the CP team. So where there is a sort of fundamental difference in views within the professional group before conference, we kind of make use of that Section 47 time and the analysis that goes in that period, because on reflection, I think we whiz through Section 47 investigations and assessments, making really critical decisions about families without pausing and thinking about what that really means. A lot of what we've done with the CP is very much about a kind of way of working, a culture, and I have an anxiety that you kind of need to see how people interact with people, how they talk about families, how they manage risk in a sensitive kind of relational human way. So it remains a worry for me about that team and not becoming the conference unit again.